Hello hard enduro fans. Today, as you know, we are testing a new bike. I am in Portugal in CF Moto Global Launch Event, and I will be testing 800 MTX motorcycle. Okay, so the first few kilometers with this CF Moto 800 MTX bike. So what's new with the bike, you might ask? Well, there are a couple of important things. One of them is that the front wheel is now 21 inches tall, and the back one is 18 inches. So, yep, much more off-road oriented. Another big change is the fuel tank, obviously. It is now on the sides of the bike and low down, which makes this bike have a much lower center of gravity compared to 800 MT. What surprised me actually was that the engine is as well different, you know? Turns out this engine has 10 Newton meters more torque than the engine in 800 MT. So that's a good thing in my book. What a lovely roads these are, huh? Pretty damn amazing. I like the power of the bike. This is nice. Feels pretty stable, but it feels like that because it also feels quiet stiff. Okay, so finally we are getting some glimpses of sun. Yeehaw! Actually, we came here a couple of days ago and it was sunny weather, so I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you, but who knows, maybe during the day it will get better and better and better. Yeehaw! The bike actually feels very good on the tarmac because it is pretty stiff, so yeah, it gives confidence in these turns. What I can tell you as well is that you can feel those additional 10 Newton meters of torque. It's pretty snappy, the accelerator. Yeah, baby. Not so good thing is the accelerator feel. They did not correct the jerkiness of it, and from fully closed to slightly open there is still that a bit of a jerk, which I really don't like. I think KTM does it better. I hope I will have a chance to compare it side by side with KTM 790 or 890 Adventure, but that's not gonna happen soon. Quickshifter is, well, again, pretty jerky, but I can't say that KTM does it better. It's the same in KTM bikes, and I think it's the engine or gearbox design to blame rather than the quickshifter itself. So yeah, I'm not sure if it can be solved with a software update or anything like that. Yes. To describe this engine, I can tell that it is like the gift that keeps on giving. The more you rev it, the more horsepower and pull it produces. It's really fun in that aspect. Is it very good for off-road use? Well, I don't know. I guess we will find out. Not sure if we're gonna do a lot of off-road today because the forecast was showing some rain, well, actually quite a lot of rain. So the organizers decided that it would be too risky for us to go in the off-road, so it might be that we won't have a lot of off-road today. So yeah, let's see. Man, what a lovely road these are. It's what dreams of motorcyclists are made of. Ooh. Let's talk about wind protection while we are here. This is quite a tall windshield, and the best thing is that you can adjust it on the fly very, very easily. Now, I am 190 centimeters tall, and I have to say the flow of the air is going somewhere around my higher part of the head. How is it called? How did I forget that word? Anyway, it's way above the eyes, so I think it's a very, very good protection, and you feel comfortable going at this speed, you know? Yeah, I like it. I also love that mechanism, but I don't really know why you would want to put it in a lower position, because when you stand up it doesn't seem to be in the way, you know? Maybe if you're like pushing and you have to really go down with under some branches or something, you know, maybe then, but otherwise I don't know, man. Some more nice turns. Yeah, the bike feels really stable here, and the tire is, I think, okay. It gives quite a lot of confidence. Some nice views. We found some off-road. What can I say? The bike feels nice, for sure, much better than the 800 MT, because you know that one, it's well, it feels top heavy. Let's go up one more time. Feels good when you're going a bit faster, then it's like absorbs. Yeah. So it started raining. It seems like we won't be able to test much more of the off-road. But from that little I tried, it feels okay. So for sure needs more testing, but it feels fine. So the weather is pretty awful. We are riding around on the tarmac, taking some pictures, and we managed to find this beautiful place with my buddy from Greece. That's what we should be doing with this bike, exploring and looking for places like that. Unfortunately, it's wet, and in these conditions the tire is not working very well. I mean, it's a road tire, you know, so it gets very filled up and it doesn't clean. So it becomes super slippery. Let's try the rocky route. Woo! I prefer rocks than mud. Woo! Shit! Woo! It's sliding a lot. Woo! Hell. These tires are shite in these conditions. I don't get it. So do I have to turn off the ABS every time I turn off-road mode? Yeah? Go to the menus and turn it off.
Like in Honda, off-road,
Yeah.
traction is on.
And for mine, ABS is as well on. So we spent a day with this bike. Unfortunately, due to conditions, not much off-road. From that little what we did, I can tell you that it's nice when you have these tanks down low, because it really makes the bike feel less top heavy and much easier, much more easy to maneuver, handle, and so on. So that's really a good thing. What's not a good thing is little things. Well, one of them is not so little, is the throttle, and that's been an issue with all CF Moto drive-by-wire bikes. The problem is the throttle is very snatchy in the beginning. If you are riding in standard mode in first gear, it's just like the bike is having a Parkinson's disease. It's jumping up and down all the time. It's impossible to keep it like steady. If you turn it onto the rain mode, then the bike becomes manageable. It, of course, then accelerator, even if you open it a lot, is dead, but it shows me that the hardware, so the electronic throttle body, can manage to have a smooth feel, right? So yeah, I think they just really need to work on their mapping, and this is getting all too familiar, because like all the time the bikes come out and in the beginning they're like snatchy and they work on it and they become better. Why can't they just start from a good place? Another thing, 450 MT had an amazing button which, if you press and hold, turns on off-road mode with rear ABS off. And maybe even, no, maybe that bike doesn't even have traction control. So yeah, at least it turns off the ABS on the back wheel when you turn on the off-road mode. With this, well, you have to turn on off-road mode to disable the traction control, but at the same time you have to go through the menus and disable the ABS. Please make it so that the off-road automatically disables it. And you have this amazing button. just bring it back and add in one more mode, like off-road plus, where everything is off, like with huge warning letters. But just make it simple. This is the bike for I don't know, enthusiasts who wants to go off-road. And every time you turn off the bike and want to go somewhere off-road, you have to go through the menus and search for this stuff. It's annoying. Such a simple thing, but it's super annoying. Okay, one more thing which I have to tell about this bike, right? When you turn on off-road mode, you can go with this function button and go and turn off traction control. But look what I get when I press the function button first. It's the brightness adjustment of the screen. Why? Why? It's stupid. It's so stupid, so underlooked. It seems like the guy who created this menu system has never used a bike for an off-road. It's really stupid. And these small things are what the customer will experience first. So it's gonna get annoying. Thankfully, everything is solvable with software updates. And knowing CF Moto, I know that they really work quite a long time after they release the bike on improvements. So I can just hope that they will fix this thing and maybe even lets us choose in the menus what the function button actually does. Maybe they could add an ability to choose that if I hold the function button for a long time, I can turn off like all assists, so, and turn maybe some special off-road plus mode. It's, you know, it's just software.
Sorry again, guys. Second video in a row and my battery dies in the end. Actually, I had a spare battery, but we were already heading back down to the finish place where we ended our test drive with the 800 MTX. So when we came back, I had a lot of stuff to do and I just didn't record the end. What I wanted to tell is that CF Moto is always improving maps and stuff after they release the bike. I just wish that we needed to get over the same things with a release of an updated model. I wish they went out of the factory smooth already and ready to go, you know. But interestingly enough, we also tested 675 NK and SRR new motorcycles from CF Moto, and they felt smooth. They felt really smooth, but they don't have a drive-by-wire system, so maybe that's the key. Anyway, I will retest 800 MTX as soon as some updates on the maps are available, and I hope I will let you know what I think about them. If you liked the video, please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. As you can see, I'm already back in Lithuania and ready to test new things again. So see you soon. Bye.